Good morning, all of you. So, in the last lecture, we discussed the IR spectroscopy of some characteristic frequencies of some functional groups. Then we discussed the applications of the IR spectroscopy and also discussed some problems based on the IR spectroscopy. So, today we will discuss some more problems regarding the IR spectroscopy. So, here with respect to with respect to IR spectra with respect to the IR spectra, distinguish between the following pairs. Distinguish between the following pairs of organic compounds. Organic compounds. So, the first pair that we want to discuss, that is the phenyl acetic acid. Phenyl acetic acid and methyl benzoate and methyl benzoate. So here it's necessary that we must be able to draw the structure and discuss the functional group. So here phenylacetic acid, it's a acetic acid, means it's a acid having the functional group COOH. So the phenyl ring has been substituted here in the acetic acid, and the molecule obtained is your phenylacetic acid. And the methyl benzoate, so here the two molecules we have got it, that is the phenyl acetic acid and methyl benzoate. So by using IR spectroscopy, we want to discuss the distinguishing features of these molecules. So phenylacetic acid is having the functional group, that is carboxylic group, and so the specialty of this carboxylic group is that it will give you the absorption frequency of the carbonyl group, and so this carbonyl group will show the absorption frequency around 1680 to 1700 reciprocal centimeter, because we have discussed in the last lectures that the carboxylic acids always exist in a dimeric form. Due to the presence of the hydrogen bonding, the carbonyl group will show the absorption to a very lower frequency, and the OH group will show a broad band between the region, that is 3600 to 2500 reciprocal centimeter, where in methyl benzoate the OH stretching frequency will be absent and the carbonyl stretching frequency will be present. Here the carbonyl group is there, but this shows absorption to a very lower frequency because it is present in a dimeric form. But in ester, this shows the IR absorption frequency at a very high frequency, that is 1735 to 1750 reciprocal centimeter, because here there is a electron withdrawing effect of this oxygen which exerts minus I effect, and so due to this, the stretching frequency shifts towards a very higher frequency than the carbonyl group of the carboxylic acid. Apart from that, here we will get a CO stretching around 1180 to 1300 reciprocal centimeter, which will be absent in which will be here, it will be seen in carboxylic acid, but it is not that prominent because the OH is showing you the absorption frequency. But in this molecule, that is methyl benzoate, which is a ester, will show the ester absorption frequency of the carbonyl group at 1735 to 1750, and along with that is 1180 to 1300 due to the CO stretching frequency. So in this way, we must be able to explain that what are the different absorption frequencies due to the OH group. OH stretching frequency, OH stretching frequency, a broad band, a broad band at 3600 to 2500 reciprocal centimeter, where the OH band is absent in methyl benzoate. In methyl benzoate, and the carbonyl stretching frequency here is at 1680 to 1700 reciprocal centimeter due to hydrogen bonding due to hydrogen bonding which is hydrogen bonding is not seen in the carbonyl group of the ester, and so here the ester it shows around 1735 to 1750 reciprocal centimeter, that is a ester functional group. So in this way we will distinguish between this phenylacetic acid and methyl benzoate. The next molecule, that is your benzyl alcohol, benzyl alcohol and benzaldehyde and benzaldehyde. So here benzyl alcohol, we will write the structure, that is CH2OH, and here benzaldehyde, in which we will get a carbonyl stretching frequency and a hydrogen. So here the OS stretching frequency around 3600 to 3200 reciprocal centimeter will be seen, because here also the hydrogen bonding is possible. If the solution is more diluted, you will get a sharp band at 3600 to 3500, but if the solution is diluted, there is a is concentrated, there is a chance of hydrogen bonding, and so the absorption will shift around 3200 to 3500 reciprocal centimeter, and so this is your benzyl alcohol. And in aldehyde, this absorption frequency of OH is not seen, but here the carbonyl stretching frequency will be seen around 1700 reciprocal centimeter. And apart from that, the carbonyl carbon hydrogen will be seen around 2700 to 2900, which is the characteristic of your aldehydic functional group. And so this aldehydic functional group will be seen, that is the second stretching, that is the CH stretching. Here the carbonyl CH stretching, carbonyl CH means this bond, CH bond will show you the stretching frequency. And so in this way these compounds can be distinguished from each other by using the higher absorption frequencies. The another molecules, the metacresol, metacresol and anisole. Metacresol means it is your CH3OH, that is metahydroxy methylbenzene. Then the anisole, here it's the methoxy group attached to the benzene ring, means this is the ether, and so ethers are showing you the absorptions around the 1050 to 1270 reciprocal centimeter, which is the characteristics of your ether linkage, that is COC linkage. But whereas here the OS stretching frequency will be shown around 3250 to 3600 reciprocal centimeter, which is absent in anisole. And so here we are supposed to just indicate the absorption frequencies of the different groups, that how we can distinguish this, and what we must be, we are supposed to keep in our mind the three ranges, that is the single carbon hydrogen bond region, single hydrogen bond, that is the region is 4000 reciprocal centimeter to 2500 reciprocal centimeter. The triple bond region is your 2500 to 2000 reciprocal centimeter. This is the thing that we are supposed to always keep in our mind. And the double bond region, the double bond region lies between 1500 to your 2000 reciprocal centimeters. And so in these regions, these are all due to the stretching vibrations, and in bending vibrations we are getting the at a very low frequency, that is 1300 to 667 reciprocal centimeter. Then the next example, that is the paramethyl benzaldehyde. Paramethyl benzaldehyde. Paramethyl benzaldehyde and acetophenone. And acetophenone. So paramethyl benzaldehyde means here benzene, the aldehydic functional group is present, and at para position there is the methyl group. Then acetophenone means it's a ketone, and this is a mixed ketone. A aliphatic and aromatic ring is attached to the carbonyl group, and when it is a carbonyl group, it will show it around 1690 reciprocal centimeter, that is at a lower frequency, because it is in conjugation with the aromatic ring where there is a chance of plus R effect. So here the plus R effect operates, that is the plus R effect operates. Apart from that, a band between 1500 to 1600 reciprocal centimeter will be shown due to the carbon-carbon double bond of the aromatic ring. Carbon-carbon double bond aromatic ring will be shown around 1500 to 1600, which will be seen here also. The carbon-carbon double bond in this molecule will show it in the region that is 1500 to 1600 reciprocal centimeter. But apart from that, the carbonyl carbon will show the absorption frequency around 1690 to 1700 reciprocal centimeter, because it is also in conjugation and shows the plus R effect here. Here the electron donting effect is going to be seen, plus R effect is going to operate. Here you will get around 1700, and the carbonyl carbon hydrogen stretching frequency of this bond will be seen around 2700 to 2900, which is the characteristic of your aldehydic functional group. And so in this way, the different pairs of the molecules can be distinguished by using this IR spectroscopy. Now, if we just go through the different types of examples or the different types of problems, there are so many problems that we can chase. So here I will just have an organic compound. So here the another problem, that is the example, a molecular compound with molecular formula C3H5N shows IR band at 2200 reciprocal centimeter. 2200 reciprocal centimeter. Suggest the structure. So this indicates that C3H5N and a band at 2200. So this comes in a triple bond region. And the triple bond region shows the presence of carbon-carbon double bond and carbon-nitrogen. Carbon-carbon triple bond and carbon-nitrogen triple bond. But here there is a presence of nitrogen. So this indicates the presence of carbon-nitrogen triple bond. So from this, if one carbon and nitrogen has been removed, what remains? C2H5. And so C2H5 indicates the presence of, so C3H5N minus 1 carbon and nitrogen, whatever is remaining, that is C2H5, indicates the presence of ethyl group. And so CH3, CH2, C triple bond N is the C3 molecular formula C3H5, 3N2 5H5 and N1. So here, and this shows the band at around 2200 reciprocal centimeter. So this is the answer of this question. So the example, such type of examples may be asked in your question paper. So the compounds with molecular formula C3H5N shows IR band at 2200. The band at 2200 indicates the presence of triple bond, and the triple bond may be your carbon-carbon triple bond or carbon-nitrogen triple bond, but the molecular formula indicates the presence of nitrogen. So carbon-nitrogen triple bond may be present. So if we take carbon-nitrogen triple bond or consider carbon-nitrogen triple bond, subtract this one carbon and one nitrogen from this molecular formula, remaining behind C2H5. This indicates the presence of ethyl group, and so if you attach ethyl group to the nitrile group, you will get a formula, and so this is your ethyl nitrile, and so and they indicates the presence of carbon nitrogen stretching frequency around 2200 reciprocal centimeter. Then an organic compound, the second example, with the molecular formula, with the molecular formula, that is C3H6O, shows IR band, at 1720 reciprocal centimeter and 2720 reciprocal centimeter. Find the structure. Find the structure. So it's very clearly indicates that the 1720 indicates a presence of carbonyl group, and 2720 indicates the presence of aldehyde carbonyl carbon hydrogen, and so this C3H6O may have an aldehydic functional group, that is COH, and if C3H6O minus CHO, you will get that C5 and C2, H5 and C2, means again here the structure may be CH3, CH2, C double bond OH. So this indicates that there is the presence of 3 carbons, 6 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. So this satisfies this formula. So in this way we are supposed to solve the problems of the different kinds. You go through the exercise, try to solve the problems. If you are having any queries, you are feel free to ask, and again we will continue with the problems at the end of NMR spectroscopy. So thank you very much. We'll continue in the next lecture.